Hello! Are we live? No, I'm just kidding. That's like the cheesy thing to say. Oh my god, is the camera on? Wow, we're live. So hello everybody. Hello people of this planet Earth. My name is Zoe, and I will be leading our lovely Mars trip today. So let's get everything introduced. So, Bona Tavita, your Dolly Old Eeks. Welcome to Roll D5. This month, as you know, is Pride Month. It's probably, you may have noticed, we look a little bit different than what we usually look like. Some of us are wearing mascara. I don't usually wear mascara, so that's, I don't know if you noticed.
I just have a little lip gloss.
Just like a little bit of touch-up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we all look fabulous, and we know it. And I just want to highlight also that Roll D5 is proudly supporting the Trevor Project this month. And we are currently, our next stretch goal is $100. And we've gotten to, what is it, $55? Is that what we are currently? Yes, lovely. Go ahead and shoot. You know what they say in drag, tip your girls. Tip them. We deserve it. We're performing for you. Treat this just as any other drag show. So, except you don't get to like bounce to the music, unfortunately. We couldn't get the rights. So what I will ask you to do all is introduce your lovely faces. We can see your faces. We just don't know who you are yet. So what you will do is say your name and who you're playing and your character goal in this lovely Drags from Mars adventure. So go on ahead. Let's start with Rhett Alert.
Hi everyone, I'm Haether, and today I'm going to be playing Red Alert, and my character's goal is to find companionship and maybe seduce a few Earthlings.
Amazing, spectacular. All right, next up we have I might just say your names. That last one was Haether, lovely Haether, and then we have Mika is the next one. Let's do that.
Hi, I'm Bona Tavita. I'm Mika, and today I'm playing Citrina Sweetie Sours. My goal is to find the beat, find my beat.
I love it. Yes, find that beat. Okay, next up we have JonJon.
Hello everyone, I'm JonJon, and today I'm playing Mitosis, and my character's goal is to eradicate.
Oh, completely harmless, truly. Next up, we have, let's see, who's next up? We have Erin.
Hi, everybody. My name's Erin, or Erin Melandry, and today I'm playing Duke Nudum, and his goal is to unionize, brother.
Oh, spectacular. Very on theme with what we're going to be getting into today. No spoilers. All right. And then next up, last but not least, we have Juicy.
Hi, I'm Juicy Garland, and I am playing Xena Morph.
Oh, spectacular. And what is your lovely character goal? It's very, very good.
Oh, yes. Mine is to assimilate into human society.
Amazing. And no one shall know the difference. I see no reason why anyone would pick any of you out of a crowd. Just normal old, just a bunch of gays walking around, and it's perfectly normal in this new world you will find. So now I guess I'll just introduce the game really quick and how it works. None of us really read the rules, but we'll do our best. So we have Drags from Mars is what we are playing today. If you look it up, it's online. The graphic design is chef's kiss. I love it so much. It's so queer, so neon. It makes me very happy. So essentially the game mechanics are each one of our characters chooses a lovely drag name, as you can see written beneath everyone's names, beneath everyone's faces on the stream there. We choose a goal, and then you also choose a talent. So each one of these lovely queens have a talent and a goal, and they're either, like, their stat is either more drag heavy, which is like their athleticism and charisma, and on the other end of the spectrum is whether you are like queen/king, which is like your influence, your ingenuity, and composure. So that is where we will start off. The dice today is D6s. Not that you guys need to know that, but that's what we're all playing with. So first off, I will introduce this world. The year is 2175. Your lovely Mars Haven has recruited a chosen few to venture to Mother Earth and see what they've been up to for the past 100 or so years. All you know is that Mother has changed over the years, and it's up to your troop to just check it out. And what the head gays have decided is you got to go there, figure it out. Do you guys remember that Jimmy Neutron movie where every character like goes to space in their own little spaceship thing? That's kind of what that's going to look like for you guys. So go ahead and describe how you are getting to Earth. So we won't go in any particular order, just who's loudest first. That works.
Oh, well, I know that Duke is right in the front. He's got his Sasquatch hunting RV filled with tall beers and Mountain Dew, and probably his lady friend if she want to come along for the ride. And he's up there in front, and he's like, "I got this, boys! I got this!"
The Grand High Queers are coming up and saying, "You can't bring her," but that's okay.
She gets out in an ejection, like a little sidecar thing. I'm like, "Sorry, Darla, you gotta go."
Darla haughtily awaits your return. So who do we have next?
I guess Xena will walk up slightly stiffly to her small flying saucer, put on the bubble helmet, and hop in and woo, 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 away.
Very good. Very Jetsons. I love it. Next up, whoever wants to go next.
Sweetie is going to do just a brief little pirouette, whistle, and a giant mechanical penis bowl is going to fly in from the sky, come in between my legs, and swoop me up.
Spectacular. What a sight to behold. All right. And then only our last two are left.
I bring up the rear.
Very well. Then, in which case, Maya will emerge from her domicile, like sort of, I think, pyrotechnics, like gently going off behind her, and then they will play their flute, summon like what looks like a Kirby craft, like the star almost, right? And we'll just step on it, and it'll just whoosh away with a little trail of a rainbow behind, as she stands statuesque, soaring through the galaxy.
That makes me really happy. I love that visual. All right. Last but not least, Ret Alert.
Well, bringing up the rear is Red Alert, and you all just hear like the loudest motor like revving, because there's this large motorcycle, flames off the side, jet black. There's a skull on the front that's like breathing like smoke and lit up, and he's about to kick that thing into gear and follow along, everyone.
Oh, spectacular. While you guys are just a sight to behold. I assume each one of you have your own like little colorful trail, like the Powerpuff Girls, going through space, just creating a lovely rainbow as you go. So you can all breathe in space, because I don't want to deal with that shit. And, and so,
It's a special power of the drags
yes,
to be able to breathe in space. Everyone knows this.
it's true. It's
It
true.
was signed into gay law about
All the
100-odd years ago. Yeah.
It's from when all the straights sucked the air out of the room whenever they entered, so they just got used to it. So next up, we have something on the not a horizon. It's space. There is no horizon. Something in the distance. You see a big glowing blue orb with a few little specks circling around it. Your radar says that this must be Mother, like this is Earth, but I don't know. Would one of you like to investigate? And this would be For the people at home, this would be more of a queen/king heavy roll.
Yes, I would love to, because I maximized my queen.
Incredible.
So am I rolling 1d6 or 2d6?
So you would be rolling 2.
That's what I thought.
Because you're just so good. You're just so
I rolled
good.
a 7.
A 7. Incredible. Well, you've definitely passed that. So what we will do, let's see. Oh.
Yeah. Well, you're
So-
thinking, I think I'm hitting like glowing buttons on my like panel and pulling a lever and like activating some sort of dumb positronic ray.
Incredible. You successed out of this world, so describe however you would like. So with this ray, you notice that there is a very small land mass. It was actually pretty difficult to find, but you all see, like all of you, like your eyes widen as Xenomorph points out, like, what's over there? And how you would like to approach it is up to you.
Folks, I'm detecting a signal on my screens. We should land here, and she'll hit a button, and everyone will get a map with like a glowing beacon. How do we proceed?
With
Well, we just
reckless
drive-
abandon.
Yes, Sweetie's got the point. We just drive right in, right? We just land wherever we see land, I imagine.
Incredible. All right.
This
so
queen's coming in first.
Then, let us punch it.
all right.
Hell yeah, brother.
So what I imagine is a sonic rain boom circles around all of you and just projects you straight towards this landmass. I would like for all of you to roll a collective d6. And
This is the
let
big
me
thing.
know.
What
A
dice?
6.
Let me know how many 6s you get. Okay. Okay.
I got a 6.
I got a 6 as well.
Oh my god. Duke, that's okay. You'll get him next time.
I was
But-
drinking and driving.
Damn the
Well,
Mountain Dew.
It's
Yeah.
lovely. None of you break formation. Duke kind of like wiggles a little bit. The beer cans start rattling, but there's no real trouble there. You get right back on track because of all of your friends have perfectly stayed on course there. So excellent job, everybody. Great rolls. So you see, as you get closer to this island, you notice that it's pretty easy to decide where to land. Like on this planet, it's completely blue. Just there's like a little very narrow beach and tons of trash and debris just littering this beach side. And as you get closer, you notice that it's all like shards of glass and plastic and just very dingy mold just as
Huh.
a beach. So
Have we landed in New Jersey?
you see a large blazing sign that says "Good Old York." It's true.
Is this Risk Beach?
Mm,
Oh, York. I knew him well.
yeah. Are
one
we
thing that-
sure we're supposed to be here? This isn't exactly giving mother.
It's
More
true.
like Daddy who left for the store and never came back. Am I right?
The milk. The
The
milk
milk.
conundrum.
I think I see a couple plastic milk gallons around here too. Too
You
soon.
do.
Yes,
Mm.
less mother, more mother issues.
Well, this landmass, as you look around, adorns a smoke-spewing factory, like a grim party hat on top of this island. It's like a big cone, like a very like it's leading up to a volcano almost, is what it looks like. There are like thousands upon thousands of very small little shanties, and people on little mopeds just litter the streets, just scooting around. And the biggest thing you notice, no color anywhere. Yeah. Except for the ocean.
Oh, this is fishy. And I don't mean the ocean.
So, someone actually, have you guys all landed yet? Have we decided where we would like to land?
I'm gonna avoid the beach. I do not want to pop the tires on my motorcycle rocket. So I'm gonna try to find maybe that road where the the mopeds and whatnot are. They are scooting in, boot scooting
New
boogie.
Jersey Turnpike.
Yes, the Jersey Turnpike is what I'm looking for.
I think that Xena is like descending from the heavens, bangs into a couple of clouds on the way, and then like is like rushing towards the sand, and then like 10 feet before it just stops, and little like feet come out from underneath her UFO, and then it slowly descends and like lands a little off kilter, and the bubble opens up on top.
Oh, like Glinda. Incredible.
Majestic. I think Duke definitely parks in the nearest Wawa parking lot, right off the beach.
The nearest Wawa.
Of course, there's a Wawa.
It's true. There is one, as you can see, on every corner. Lots of Wawas.
Sweetie does not. The giant factory does not spark joy in Juicy, and so she's going to try and ram right into it. Just destroy it.
Oh. We're already starting. All right.
So you've destroyed this. I'm so sorry.
Do you want me to roll for this?
Yes. So you're trying to destroy a Wawa? Is that what this is?
No, the factory.
Oh, the factory is in the far distance. So sorry.
Oh,
if
it's
I
in the
didn't
far
describe it.
distance. Then never mind.
So
That's
You are
okay.
on a big old island. Imagine just like a very shallow volcano, if you will. Have you guys seen those kinds of islands that are like big old volcanoes? And at the top is just this imposing, just pipe spewing, just putrid oil and whatever, God knows what, into the sky. And it's rough looking. So, but yes, would you like to destroy a Wawa just to get it out of your system?
I mean,
This
I like
Wawa
already
does
have a
not
Molotov going.
This Wawa does not spark joy.
Here
So
you
I'm
go,
just going to
sweet.
crash into it.
A reasonable
Incredible.
conclusion. Bad coffee should not be tolerated.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I will ask you to roll a d6. Your
Am I
so
rolling
Sweetie-
for drag?
Sweetie's? Yes. So your Sweetie Sours is.
Roll over my number.
Would you be doing
My
like
number is 2. So I need to
Yes.
roll over 2.
a? Yes.
That's
ma'am.
a 5.
Incredible. You've done it. You have immediately. Not only have you broken and destroyed this already shambling Wawa, you have decimated it. You pretty much like try to crash into it. It has give, like a wet cardboard
It's
box.
giving.
It's
It's
giving.
giving a wet cardboard box.
It's
Oh, she's
giving. So as you're sinking into this Wawa, it deflates almost like a just an inflatable castle, and it just until just the outline of what you can imagine the store owner inside is, and he just starts on the inside. "Arrgh!" He's trying to get out of this Wawa.
Before I could get my gobbler, guys, come on.
Can I just say, not to break the fiction, but I only just realized that your fireman hat is on top of your headphones, and it just clicked in my brain, and I'm dying. Thank you.
It won't fit this way.
Oh,
I had to put
Perfect.
it this way.
I like that you have your bun like as like a roller skate break, like
Yep.
up against the hat so it doesn't fall.
You can't call me out like this in front of all of my friends.
it's a beautiful touch.
Thank you. A lot of backup thought went into this. Not a lot of forethought. Thank you for calling me out, bitch. All right. So this poor man is trapped inside of this Wawa as if being eaten by a boa constrictor in a cartoon. He is perfectly outlined. would, if any of you would like to, I don't know, do something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
It's up to you.
gonna go save this man.
Okay.
I know there's
amazing.
no door to kick in, but he's gonna like walk up, shake the vest out real quick, walking with the tight leather pants, chains jingling,
Oh,
just get radiating that red of the rainbow, just
Mm.
right there. Is gonna get in there and try to fireman. I think I'll fireman carry this guy on out.
yes. Incredible. Whatever that is. Anyway, so
Yeah, what's a fireman?
everyone but Rhett Alert, please roll a d6. Just a base
I
d6.
boots the house down.
I got a 1.
1.
Nice.
Yo, another six.
Okay.
Nice.
My Atosis with the 6, Juicy with a 5. So actually, both of you, you guys are feeling really confident. You guys are feeling fabulous. But actually, Duke and Citrina, you're kind of like, you start hearing like a buzzing in your ears. Something isn't right here. And you start to lose a little bit of confidence and a little bit of color. You notice people that are just looking at you and noticing you. And it's not something you've really had on your planet. All right. So what we have.
Oh my
So moving
gosh, do they
forward-
think I'm cute?
Don't
in this
perceive
moment-
me.
So Rhett, as people are just kind of, oh my god, my mustache is a wreck, guys. Jesus Christ. Okay. As you are approaching this individual, heads are turning away from their Y phones, because iPhones is copyrighted. Y phones. So they're kind of like looking up at you, and they start like kind of recording all of you. So
Girl by phones.
the by phones.
The bye phone.
Missed opportunity. But this is a
And-
sad world, so it's Y phones.
Can Duke,
We'll make them lie.
while Rhett's like going in for the save, can Duke kind of stand up and grab the microphone from his the thingy from his van, on top of his van, and kind of like call to action to the people to like workers' rights, like, and use this guy as an example?
Unionize.
Absolutely. So in this moment, Rhett, what are you doing to save this individual? And then immediately we'll cut to Duke.
So this Wawa has essentially kind of like folded in. He's probably gonna have to like climb over what barrier of whatever this Wawa is.
Yeah.
But he's big
Muck.
and strong, so like he's used to this. So he's gonna kind of climb over everything. You see like glistening, like he's just wearing a vest. He's always having his chest out on display. Like you just sweat, glisten. It's seductive. There are pheromones happening here. And he'll get over and he's like, sir, it seems you are in a predicament, and I'm here to rescue you.
You well, I guess he's you get a fucking and then you just hear like a laser noise, like in Star Wars, like the pew, pew, and you see lasers coming out of the holes.
That
Not
happens.
lasers and holes. Hey, you.
Oh, not against it.
That's what they called me in high school.
Am I reading AO3 fic? What?
Do I have to dodge lasers and holes? Are these in
Yes.
the Wawa?
Yes, indeed. So go ahead and roll a d6.
Wonderful. And since I am a 3 on the drag side of things, I am kind of that fightery, athletic one. I got to roll above that.
Indeed. While this is,
Ooh.
ooh, yes.
Okay.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I actually got a 3. I didn't roll above it, but I got a straight 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
A gay 3.
Something
Oh, she's
special
straight.
It is
happens.
giving straight,
That's
being
spectacular.
right there.
In that case, cliffhanger. We'll move on to Duke Newdom.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing while Rhett is being harassed by lasers?
You score, if you roll your number exactly, you score drag king or drag queen.
Oh,
Ooh. Oh,
I
and
don't know
that's
what
like
that means.
inspiration. So you get an
Ooh.
extra you get an extra dice to use on a roll of your choosing if you roll the exact number. Thank you, Mika. I forgot about that.
nice.
Oh yeah, I'm like looking straight at the thing, and I'm like, huh. What's reading?
So Duke, how would you like to hype these motherfuckers up? How would you like to do it?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go up to my good friend Maya Tosis. I'm gonna give them a bunch of pamphlets. I'm gonna say, hey, do you mind distributing these paperwork for me while I talk to the crowd?
And Maya, a robot, will begin to throw them like ninja stars with perfect accuracy into people's hands.
Beautiful.
T-shirt cannon.
Oh,
And
spectacular.
and Duke is gonna stand up on the van and go, sweetie, if you want to do an interpretive dance, I'll be real nice right now. And
Okay.
he's gonna say, people of the plastic beach, you see that shitty gray Madonna bra going on over there in that factory up there, and you see this Wawa on fire. This is your people. We need to unionize for rights. We need 9 to 5 with a full hour lunch. We need cigarette breaks every 15 minutes.
Oh, cigarette
We
breaks are
need-
good, yeah.
We need a complimentary PBR in every hand of every man, woman, child. And
Incredible.
all of them
And a
gender
canned
fluid
turkey
guys
in
and
every
gals
pot.
and gays. All the queers, we need to get them into the Wawas. We need to get them onto the beach. They need to have their relaxation and recreation. What do you all say?
So I'm going to ask all 4 of you to roll because nothing is free. Nothing is free in life.
So I think so. I'm helping.
Yes. So you will be
Duke.
adding, with Duke's
So-
permission. Duke, would you allow these 3 lovely individuals to help you with their talents and skills and fabulousness?
Well, this is a collective, and also I rolled a 1. So hell yeah, brother.
Yes.
Give me all the
So-
help I can get.
Okay, so I'm
Spectacular.
rolling 2d6. If any success I get adds another d6 to your pool.
Mhm.
Is this? Am I doing? Am I rolling for drag or queen?
This is for drag. Well, no.
Okay.
I say passion.
No, this is actually very much an influence thing. So this is going to be
Influence,
queen and
okay.
king.
So I need to
Because-
roll under my
Yes.
number, which is 2. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh my!
And-
I got a 1.
Oh,
Of the 2 dice
interesting.
I rolled, a 1 and a
Come on.
3. So that gives you an extra dice to roll, Dookie baby.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Thank you so much,
Since
sweetie.
I am the presence, I took Max Queen as well, so I have to roll under a 6, and I rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
Incredible. Incredible. And then Juicy, you chimed in a little bit as well. Would you
Yes.
also like to assist?
Yes, so she's shouting things like, and a canned turkey in every pot, 1 mother and 3 fathers for all. And I think she would like to use confusion.
Amazing.
That is such. Every man will have a fox fur coat and an airplane to their backyard. Chairman Mao here. I'm so here for it.
I got,
Polyamory.
assuming I'm going for queen, I did get a 1.
Okay.
But all these
So you're all, from what I could see, failing. Is that what?
No, that,
No, we got to roll under ours.
Passed.
yeah,
Oh,
we have to
roll-
roll.
Yeah.
under.
Those are successes.
Apologies. You're all doing so well. Let me adjust my perspective on this situation. So, first off,
Slay.
you're slaying. First off, everyone looks up from their Y-phones from filming Red, and it has a lovely side effect of all of them starting to turn towards you and film you. Some of them have even, get this, put their phones down and started watching you. So
Did they touch grass?
I don't
there
think there's
was
grass here. I don't think there's grass here.
If there was, they'd be licking the grass at your feet. Some of them are like, smoke breaks. That any kind of break would be nice. I'm on my 1 hour break for the day. I'm excited to see what you guys have to offer. And there's like
Yes,
a little
smoke
kid.
break, paternity break, maternity break.
Oh yes, yep.
Fraternity break.
Fraternity. Eternity break.
One guy in the back, fraternity break, yeah. and it's just you're all doing so well. You have actually encouraged them all to ask questions towards you. And let's actually cut back to Rhett in this moment. Rhett, you're being shot, but you avoided it.
Am I?
You have avoided it. Amazing. The hole in this rancid cardboard just is starting to like separate into a mulch at the store owner's feet. And you can see just like a Daryl type, I guess how I would describe it. And he says, What are you doing here? Why'd you fuck up my Wawa? And he like cocks his laser lock pistol. I don't know gun names.
Sir, I didn't destroy your Wawa. And
Your
while I'm not
Wawa
here
imploded.
to destroy you, unless you want that.
I do not know what you were implying, but I certainly have no time for a break like this. You need to pay
Why not?
Well, I mean, just look everywhere. Do you see them cameras over there? And you look up.
Fuck the
And-
cameras. Straight
And
up
there
middle
are-
finger at them.
There are cameras with these really intense lights just shining everywhere, and you start to notice them everywhere. There's one like coming out of a bird's nest, like the cartoon. There's one like coming out of there's no birds in it. It's just a trash nest.
The
and then
birds
there's
aren't
one-
working for the bourgeoisie.
There are birds flying around, but you notice they're just cameras. Birds aren't real in this world, and you just like very much
Or any
being
world.
watched. Yes, thank you,
Well,
brave.
if there is a camera enough within like reach, or like I can kind of get up, Rhett kind of keeps like a side bag, kind of like hip attached bag that is like his carry-all case, and he's gonna go ahead and pull out like glue and powder, and he's gonna go up and like start covering up the cameras so that they can't start watching. And if I have to, I will glitter bomb these stupid robot birds working for the bourgeoisie out of the sky.
Incredible. As you are doing this, you notice that one of the crowd members from the audience kind of starts looking in your direction. And we'll kind of cut back to the crowd for now in this moment. Because this is kind of all happening at once. All four of you actually do notice, because you're all looking in that direction, but the crowd is looking towards you, that Ret Alert is currently trying to glitter bomb a camera. A very obvious camera. Now that you look at it, they're kind of everywhere, just sprinkled everywhere with these giant buzzing lights, just piercing all that it touches. One of the audience members speaks up and says, Well, they can't all be Daryls. Hold on. Well, they
Daryl's.
This sounds like a Susan.
Daryl's and Darlene. Oh yeah, Sue's good.
I don't know about you, but this maternity leave sounds nice. What is that?
Well, it's whatever you want to make it, lady. You can make it a time for reflection, a time for procreation, a time for recreation. The point is, you get some kind of leave. You know, you don't have to be always working for that factory up there.
I don't really understand what that means. The factory is all we really know. And she looks around, and everyone's like, yeah, that's really all we do. And we come from all over, but we all have Southern accents for some reason. We all work at the factory, and that's kind of the general vibe of the audience. Is just not necessarily like hostility, but confusion. Like, what is a break? What is that? It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, Hunty, this is so sad.
What would you suggest we do for fun?
Dance.
What? Now, I'm asking for other people. What is dance?
just for people that don't know.
Okay.
Movement to rhythm.
yeah. First, you do this. Okay. Then you do this.
Oh my god.
Now you
It
do
seems-
this.
It seems a bit silly. I don't know.
It's just a step to the right.
Now step to the left.
Would you like to
Then
roll
put your hands on your hips.
a little dance roll for me and see how many
Yes.
people you can get moving? And you all, just as a reminder, have a compact stage that you have on hand. You have a
my
few
God.
different fun little items that you have, like you carry a makeup kit, like we've seen earlier with the glitter bomb from Rhett. You have also got glitter bombs, an amplified microphone, and it says a super compact, portable, fully equipped stage, and your UFO.
Oh, okay. Then I bring out the stage.
It
Mundo,
unravels.
vamos. And so
Amazing.
I rolled my number, the 2. So
Well,
I get a
incredible.
queen. So that's
Oh,
I now have 2 bonus dice in my pool I can use.
Incredible. So wonderful. You do incredibly well. Go ahead and describe your performance, and if anyone else would like to join in as well, that would be lovely. And after that, we'll go back to Rhett after this performance description.
I think
Oh my
Xena's
gosh.
going to be in the background doing the chicken dance.
And
You-
I have
you know
a,
this-
some.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say I'm going to, with a few Vogue moves, attempt to destroy all the cameras with my dazzling radiance.
my God.
Oh. So you can actually join Rhett's kind of like section there then. So you're joining in with Rhett. That'd be lovely. I love it. And then I will get back to you there, Myetosis. I will get back to you. Duke Newdom, will
Yeah.
you be... He's just like, well, this is drag.
This surely is some recreation.
Incredible. Well, if that is all for the performance here, you guys are doing incredibly. There's lights. There's actually color when you pull out your stage. There's color on your stage, and it's beautiful. And there's glitter and light and sound and movement, and they've never seen something like this, so they're all kind of like wide-eyed. No one's clapping or tipping specifically is something you notice. And so let's
Ooh,
cut
can
to...
I maybe
ahead.
try to encourage the audience to dance and tip?
The tip. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Roll, and you can either choose passion or influence as your role here.
Yeah, I think that is influence because I'm trying to influence them. And I rolled a 4, which is under my 5, so a success.
Incredible. Well, you're killing it. Describe how you would like to convince these people.
Yes, I think as Sweetie is doing her dance, Xena is doing the chicken dance going out through the audience and like shimmying around, getting them to dance too. And in my head, as they start to dance, they kind of pop into color, like in oh my god, what is that movie? Brain farting. Anyways, and then
Like in Powerpuff Girls, again.
sure, that works. And then she's also like, and remember, you can tip your dancers. And she will like call her space whistle, and her UFO will come and drop buckets for tips, and she will walk around asking for tips for the performers.
Oh, very interesting. We will come back to see how much you make in tips, but for now, we shall leave it as everyone is kind of just rifling through their pockets, and you notice they're all kind of turning inside out their pockets, and they're kind of like unfolding these little like balls of paper and looking at it, and they're looking at you and like, well, this is the best thing I've ever seen. And then we'll cut there. So Rhett and Maya, you both actually see a little, what I would call a gaggle of very stereotypical looking lawyers. They don't look like anyone else, but just a bunch of individuals in little gray suits, and each one of them like birds. They're all together, and they're like, well, that's that's illegal. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. And they're walking up to you very quickly.
Do any have blue eyes? Is anyone 6'4"?
They have gray eyes.
They're lawyers. There's probably some finance there. They got money.
So they're coming up to you. One of them is actually trying to pull. What each of you like are trying to stop these cameras. Is that correct? So I'm assuming you're climbing onto something to stop these cameras. Okay.
Where's the light pole so I can do a fancy little shimmy strip down after I glitter bomb up this camera.
Yeah, amazing. Just really quick, Juicy. What's your character's favorite color? Just like randomly, just for no reason, just to get you to say
her
something.
favorite color happens to be purple or green. It really depends on the day.
Okay, very good. Just no reason for that in particular. Anyway, so
Excellent.
yes, Maya and Rhett, there is a lawyer on each one of you, and they're both tall, strapping, handsome women, and they're like, you can't do this. You need to get down. They have buns so tight like this that their like faces are like pulled back, and their eyes are like LA people. I don't know, like just pulled back.
Soulless.
Soulless. That's the idea.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
So if I've got a lawyer on me, Rhett's gonna turn around and kind of tip her chin up, be like, "Love, you just need to let your hair down." And he's gonna go and grab the bun and pull it out gently as her hair falls down, because you gotta let it loose. You're a little too uptight. It's like taking the glasses off in the movies with like the nerd girl.
Hold on. This is a big moment. Go ahead and roll for drag really quick.
Oof, this is deeply erotic.
Incredibly.
All right. So,
just prepping.
Well, I mean, I am talented in seduction. So do I get an additional D6?
I suppose you do. You specifically get an extra D6.
That Freudian slip, though.
Whoops. So I'm curious, if I end up rolling 2 D6s, I guess I got to compare them. Okay. Compare them to my number. All right, let's roll 2. Oh, I rolled a 3 and a 2, so I meet it, and I rolled under.
Incredible! Round of applause. Very good. Very good. Just from the DM. The lawyer behind you, somehow there's just a little bit of color as you do this little moment. Worth it. And it drapes over her shoulders, and she's like, "Oh my god, I'd forgotten it had gotten that fabulous. Oh, my hair." And she's just kind of she's never had a moment of self-reflection like this. And "Oh my goodness, thank you. Who are you? Who are you? Oh my god."
You know, some people call me Red Alert, but you can call me yours.
Oh my god, I'm no longer practicing law. I'm gonna go live with you, Rhett. You're the top. You're the top.
That feels anti-feminist somehow.
Feminism out the window.
Out the window. I was a lawyer, but now I'm gonna be a housewife.
Nah, this man.
Oh, amazing. She's like, I've secretly never wanted to be a lawyer. In all honesty, I've always kind of wanted to be an accountant. I know it's so colorful, but it's just what I've always wanted.
You can do anything if you set your mind to it. You got a big, beautiful brain.
I think I will. And she says, "Thank you, Rhett," and kisses you on the cheek and runs off and frolics.
He blows their kiss.
I think that Xena will make her way over through the crowd to Rhett and just go, "Mathematics is very stimulating. I understand."
The mind.
Okay. Accountant girl's running away and is like, "I'm glad you understand. That's a normal thing in our society, but that's..."
I'm imagining instead of a horse girl, an accountant girl.
Oh yes.
That's
Just, like,
their horse
Pictures
girls.
of numbers all over her room.
Yeah.
Pictures of her like
1998.
nuzzling the number 7.
There's a giant
Incredible.
calculator poster.
Yeah.
She just finds deep eroticism in a balance sheet.
Oh yes. She loves
Yes.
Don't we
to
all?
balance.
She can balance me.
While Rhett is being balanced by this accountant, Maya Tosis is
Bouncing
also
over your knee.
ooh.
Sorry.
So-
I'm done.
Maya, you are also trying to be like taken down by this lawyer, and she kind of notices her friend running off and is looking back and forth at you and her friend, and she's kind of flustered, but she's still determined to get you down from that camera. So how would you like to deal with this situation?
All right, I would like to. I'll climb down the pole, a little clunkily, and then
That's
I'll
what
turn
she
and
said.
face her completely square up, and I'll reach out and put like my thumb right on this part of her chin, hold it, and then slowly press downwards until I'm taller than her, and then say, "You will not get in my way. Allow me to complete my task, or I will destroy you."
Okay, so you're gonna have to roll for that, unfortunately. As much as I want it to happen, this is a gorgeous moment.
Incredible.
Yeah, that was. Are you guys feeling that?
Duke dies.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so I'm rolling for Queen. I'm assuming that's
Yes,
his presence
indeed.
again. So I need to roll underneath a 5. So I rolled a 1.
Okay. Well, that's like a nat 1-y.
The
Anyway,
right kind.
A filthy 1. Let's go.
a filthy one.
Filthy, dirty.
And honestly, what better place to roll a filthy one? So, in this moment, she looks at you and you were already taller than her because you were above her, but now you're even taller, and she immediately starts to sweat, and she's just like, you need I'm and she's completely flustered. Describe how you would like to take advantage of this situation while she is flustered. She's completely out of it. She's like, her face is dark
Since
gray.
I am a robot from Mars, I will lean in until my face is uncomfortably close and just say, "Run after your friend now."
And then she runs
Girl.
off. She scatters away, trash in tow. These two lawyers seem to have been the leaders of this little cadre, and the rest of the little flock follows behind, and they're kind of muttering things like, "We'll be back. We have video footage of your faces, and we'll be back. We have." Anyway, they're going.
Subscribe
So-
to my OnlyFans.
So cutting
I hope
back.
they got my good side.
Cutting back to the performance, I believe we dropped off on a moment where someone was managing a tip for you three lovely performers, and just kind of like uncrumpling this little mass. And on Mars, where you're from, the money there is more of just glitter and confetti, and you just kind of like throw it upon each other, and it's lovely because you don't need money on Mars. There's no currency there, and tipping to you is just a lovely way of saying you appreciate someone and their performance. Here, however, they pull out, it's just like a little, it's a pretty scrawny guy, like just a little guy, and he says, well gosh, I could give you my last my last business card. My last feller is, because the tender here is called fellers, and so they
I was expecting hollers.
Holla.
my last holla. No, this world is not fun. I'm so
I don't
sorry.
holla back,
Uh,
girl.
It doesn't have raisins in it.
There.
That was a funny joke. I love that.
You're welcome.
I
No,
don't
I
get
can't
it.
hear you.
You ended up
You
muting
were
yourself.
muted.
My love.
You're muted.
There you
we
go.
go.
There you go.
Oh, hello. I know you missed my
Yes,
voice
yes.
for all of those
Yeah,
2
we
seconds.
hear you.
So, I got flustered. You guys are just so cute. You distracted me. I'm so sorry. So, he's unraveling this little feller, and he hands it to the nearest queen. Who would probably Citrina, because Xena is out.
Xena Citrina. Say
Xena
that
and
10 times
Citrina.
fast.
Ooh, I will not. So no.
Donate $5 to have Zoe say it 5 times fast.
I will say it. I'll pull a monkey's paw and just say the words 5 times fast. So now, you see, Citrina, you unravel this little business card, and it says Rocky Feller, and it's literally just a business card. But these people seem to treat it as currency. Like, there's a lot of people looking at you like, oh, it's really nice that you got that. I could use one of those, and like,
I'm sorry, were the sparkles?
I don't really know what you mean by sparkles. We have those lights everywhere and they reflect. But
Hold on. Glitter bomb.
oh my! No, I'm just kidding. So
That
like,
is a tip. Hunty.
oh. And there's just like a little bit of light in this glitter that you've thrown, but once it leaves the array of the portable stages, glamorous, like, colorful lights, it starts going black and white again, and then they fade. And they're like, that's more what I'm used to. I don't know about you, but this glitter stuff is neat, though. And thanks for your performance. You've kind of taught us all how to have fun. And there's a few people in the background, like, trying to do the chicken dance very robotically, and one person, like, making up their own thing. But they're having fun. They look terrible, but they're having so much fun. So that's all that matters.
Oh, little duckies.
Yes.
You
got,
all
like-
have this feller card on you?
How many Southern variation voices can she do today? Okay. Well, yeah. So I've got my that Rocky fella lives at the top of the.
Yeah, I'm
Lives at the
picking
top.
up what you're throwing down there, brother.
Yeah, he lives right at the top of that there hill there. See where that beautiful spewing.
On that Madonna bra, yeah?
I don't know what that is, but yeah, definitely for sure.
Madonna's she's a Martian singer. She's got this bra, kind of, you know what, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
So
like this.
you're telling me, and I turned to everybody else, I'm like, you're telling me that son of a bitch up there is creating his own sort of currency and distributing it lawlessly to the people?
Did you say lawlessly? Hey, Rocky. Mr. Feller, he stutters a little bit after saying Rocky on accident. Mr. Feller, venerable Mr. Feller, he's the reason we all are alive right now. Let me pull you all aside. I don't think y'all are from around here. It's pretty clear. Let me explain things to you a little bit. And he kind of pulls some of you backstage if anyone would like to join him backstage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going because this ain't living.
Yeah. I have a Wawa sandwich with me that I'm eating.
Yeah, you gotta.
Okay. My gobbler. Damn it.
More information could only be helpful. Yes.
Oh, thank you. That's about what I thought too. Thank you for that. And then goes backstage. In the background, I would like to note that the shopkeep has just barely gotten out of the Wawa and is looking around, just really flustered and confused, like,
This man.
where they? What? I guess they got off my property. And then he goes back. And so you're behind the stage, and this gentleman says, "Well, I can't speak for just myself, but everyone here is from surrounding countries and states." And quick DM note: it's only been about 200 years, or since you guys left Earth. It's been not that long, so this is a pretty drastic change from what you kind of expected. So going back to this guy, yeah, well, I'm a second generation good old Yorker, but
you know what? It's not too bad here. Old Mr. Rocky Feller keeps us working and keeps our minds off of our troubles. So he's a good man.
Are you certain he doesn't have you grinding yourselves without any leisure or fun?
All right. Well, the only grinding I know how to do is grinding rocks. I grind rocks all day. That's my job, as I grind rocks.
Would you like
No,
to know
no,
another
no,
way
no,
to
skateboard
grind?
grind?
Grinding is a hot topic on this chat here.
You want to know another way to grind? I can show you.
Grind.
If,
Don't you know how to grind?
if it gets me over my
Skateboarding grind, maybe.
if it gets me over my weekly quota, I greatly appreciate any.
You might feel a little bit more motivated.
Okay.
Any
If
award?
you have a grinder that's especially efficient, I would appreciate it. All right.
I'm gonna pull out a skateboard out of my bag and show them how to skateboard grind.
Gnarly
Like
man.
this.
Do a kickflip.
I don't know what you're talking
Kickflip.
about. but
Roll for a kickflip.
Roll for kickflip.
So that's gonna
Kickflip.
be drag, probably.
athleticism.
Oh, athleticism.
Drag.
Yes, it's very drag.
Yes, that's one success.
Oh, incredible, beautiful, amazing. This guy's like,
Oh my goodness. I don't know about you. That doesn't seem very productive, but it sure is cool. How do you make money doing that?
By starting a skate company.
oh, he gets
And
out
then
his
dated a
little,
woman named Ramona briefly.
oh, he gets out his little notebook and is
And
like,
then fighting her new boyfriend. And then
Oh,
then you turn into money.
oh, incredible. I'm definitely writing this down. That's step 3 profit. Am I right, brother? All right.
Hell
Step
yeah,
3.
brother.
Question. That's the grind that I'm going to teach you.
Indeed.
Then it's step 4
Dear
profit.
sir or madam, I do have a question. Do you remember the color? Where did it go?
he seems just like a little confused. He's like, oh, that weird kind of vibe you guys have that's just not
Yes.
anywhere else.
Yes, Mother
Ah.
used to be so colorful, and now only the ocean has color.
Oh, you mean like water? Yeah, like water's that. There's like, I guess what you could call it a color. There's the watercolor, and then there's the town color, which is and he looks
Nothing.
down at his skin, and he kind of like lets out a yelp, and he's like, oh! And since he's in this lighting, he has color on his skin, and he notices his pants are navy blue, and he's like, oh, what the fuck?
You're
Yeah,
welcome,
color.
lad.
All things used to have color. Where did it go?
I don't know about you, but this is beyond my pay grade. I gotta go. And he's like flustered, and he just starts like walking away. And he's like, I think I may get in trouble talking to you guys. I might just have to. I'll be back. And he seems he gets out his little phone. He starts walking away.
No. I'm gonna go take his phone. I'm gonna smoothly walk up and go sneak his phone. Why are you walking away? I gotta put my number in your phone. Gotta teach you how to grind.
Oh, well, that's true, actually. You do have an efficient technique. It sounds like it might be able to help productivity. Incredible. So, I think, let's see. So when we're at the 1 hour mark, do you guys feel like you would like to have a break, or should we keep going for like another half? How are we feeling right now?
I'm ducky.
Good.
Feeling ducky? Spectacular. On with the show. So, so what we're doing now is, just to recap, there's just like a little gentleman who is kind of like trying to shuffle away, maybe getting our protagonists into trouble. And so Rhett is going up to him and saying, I need your number. So go ahead or going to give him the number. So go ahead and roll
Give
for
him something.
king/queen. It's going to be
Ooh, so I need to, because I'm drag. So
a little bit of
I need
strategy.
to roll over.
Mm-hmm.
That is
I
correct.
gotta roll over it, not under. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. I think that I'm gonna use that additional 1d6 die
Oh, nice.
that I got when I rolled straight,
Yes, your king die.
just in case. I'm feeling kind of kingly, so I feel like if I'm gonna do a king roll, gotta use it.
Incredible.
Oof.
I think it's appropriate.
Oof. Oof. I got a 3 and a
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Throw
So
these dice out.
in dice jail immediately. Is there any one of you, since we're all backstage at this moment, you're starting to notice, the four of you, that Rhett is kind of like fumbling a little bit.
Weird.
Usually he's on top of his shit, but right now, like, this guy's kind of like, well, maybe he doesn't have an efficient grinding technique. Maybe this isn't what he's talking about. These people are weird. And he's starting to get all ramped up, and he's starting to dial on his phone something. So what would any of you guys do?
Maya, do your robot shit.
I will do said robot shit. Maya will look at him and grab his attention, slowly turn her hand into like the T-1000 like liquid knife, and then like draw it across her throat while glaring at him.
Efficient.
Incredible.
Do it.
Terrifying.
Yes.
Mother.
Mother.
Slay.
Indeed. Okay. Well,
Gagging.
amazing. So Maya, go ahead. So your goal is exterminate. So you do actually get a little extra
Oh, wonderful.
dice for that. I'm just going to give you that because that is very much your talent is presence. I can't think of more presence than dominatrix. Am I right?
Right.
Count me in as frightened and aroused.
My modus
Working on
operandi is arousal. Let's go. So I'm rolling 2d6 this time.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I have to roll under a 5, and I rolled a 4 and a 3.
Okay. Well, you've knocked it out of the park. And this individual, consider him, even though the color is back in his skin, it is gone again. Completely drained for just complete and utter fear. He says, all right, you folks, you guys are kind of freaking me out. We haven't had conflict in this town for a really long time, and I just really, I don't want any trouble.
That explains why you are all so weak.
His
There's
neck,
no
like,
progress
Oh.
without conflict, sir. Now, could you tell us why, as Xena had politely asked, why there's no color, and who this revered Mr. Deller is, and where we can speak to him about perhaps getting y'all some color back?
So you guys have properly spooked this individual. He is pretty much your bitch at this point. He's like, you can tell, like, he is like very willing to go and show you anything at this point. He's like, just please don't kill me before my break is over. So he says immediately, yes, I'll tell you everything. So what happened was, we have this, our illustrious president, Rocky Feller. He doesn't like being called president. He says it's not relatable, but that is what he is. So what he does is he kind of sits in his little castle up there at the top. I can actually get you a viewing. I haven't used my Rocky Feller meeting points in a while, and I still have an hour left on my break. I was going to use it to sleep for today, but you guys seem like you're in quite a rush. So he starts pointing in the direction of the castle. It's like, I'll show you. I can get that meeting with you.
Can you clarify? Must you earn the right to sleep?
Yeah. Yep, that's pretty standard here in good old York. If I grind enough rocks, I either just pass out on the job and have to make it up later, or
I just sleep on my break. So
Yeah.
you learn to sleep on your break.
That sounds not good.
there are other ways to make a living than brute force.
Oh, well, la-dee-da, how do you get your grub then? and just kind of like
Communism.
nudges Citrina. Just the closest
Wait.
person.
Communism.
Oh, I don't know what that is, but sounds like
Now-
a community.
I got a little pamphlet for you. Now, listen here. I'm going to put my business glasses on for you, and I hand you a little pamphlet of the Communist Manifesto from Mars, and I say, "This here might just change your mind about the right to sleep."
Yes, we
as
truly
Miss
come
Morph
from the
says,
red planet.
it is red and
Shut the
revolutionary.
fuck up. That was so good. That was so good. I love that. That was very good.
Oh my god.
Reeling. Okay, so he starts to like look at it and read it, and on your walk up, actually there are those little e-scooters everywhere, just littering the streets, and people have their own.
Ew, hey, scooters.
And you see the way that people use them is they put a little, like one of those little fellers into it, and it just shreds it, and then it goes for like a few minutes. So that's what you can gather about these. You can either do that or walk to the Rockefeller Castle, as he calls it.
Could we take our spaceships and bring him along for the ride?
I'm taking my penis. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Then yeah, I will
Absolutely.
sound my space whistle and my little UFO will come over and I'll sort of pick him up and just sort of put him on top of it and then hop in mine and just
And that's his voice as you're going. He's like,
He's making the noise.
see, you can have fun.
he's having the time of his life, and all
Girls
of
just
you
want to
are.
have fun
It's true.
by destroying
way-
factories.
Oh
Mhm.
yes.
We're gonna have
On
fun.
Or
your
at
way
least
there.
the ruling class.
Eat the rich.
It's true. On your way there, I might just have to pull this off. I'm so sorry. I did do my top lip though, so.
I do appreciate how you just get more and more into gender confusion, and I'm so pleased.
It's great.
That's the point tonight.
My brain's so
Gender
confused right now,
confusion.
and I love it.
It's true. What are they? Who the fuck knows? Some kind of a Frankenfurter type. I don't know. So
Gender, I hardly know her.
take me on a date first.
Just
So
one.
yeah, just you are currently all floating and making a rainbow in your wake, might I add, and it is catching attention, and people are filming it with their little Y-phones, and you see like cameras slowly going up at you guys, and you notice that the color on your kind of like your QFOs, as you have deemed them, are starting to like leak color as these lights hit them.
Could I blast off my glitter bomb to destroy all the cameras and retain our color?
Would you all like to attempt to destroy these cameras?
I was over here going
Yeah.
the motorcycle and like out of the exhaust pipes, it's just glitter being shot out as he revs
Yeah.
up.
I
Hell
love
yeah.
it.
I'm nothing
Incredible.
but the theatrics.
Can Duke ask Maya? I would ask you for a ride, like if you want to ride in the RV, and I'd love to feed you Molotovs because you have like that fucking cannon accuracy. So I'm just like, oh, let's go, Maya, and I like chuck
the
them
sunroof.
towards you, shoot them out the passenger side.
Yeah, each one with like a right.
You're
like-
voguing while
We're
throwing
using-
Molotov cocktails.
Yeah. Well, I think I've got like that cigarette thing in the
Just-
lighter.
Oh, that's how you
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh god, amazing! And I imagine the fire that's coming off of each one of these Molotov cocktails is a different color.
Of course.
It's got that
Yeah.
fancy color changing. It's like soaked in fancy color changing stuff.
Oh yeah, none of us are scientists here, but yes, I get you. I'm like,
Magnesium sulfate.
There you go.
Yes, that.
One of us, exactly one of us.
I'm not a science gay.
All right, incredible. You are leaving. I would actually like for all of you that are dropping these bombs to roll for bomb. Hold on, let me see what that would be. Just either athleticism or influence. Or sorry, athleticism or ingenuity is what I meant. Because this can be one or the other, because they're bombs. They're actually very much like you can aim them with your athleticism, or you can like with your ingenuity, like try to get it in a specific spot that gets multiple. Anyway, either way you see fit.
For me, it's ingenuity because I'm like hitting buttons on the panel in front of me, and like a little dish comes out the bottom of my flying saucer, and it's like a ray gun of glitter.
Incredible. Yes.
For me, it's athleticism because I'm just chucking it out. And I rolled my numbers. That's another bonus dice I have. I have 3 bonus dice I need to use.
I rolled my number too. I got a 5.
Because I'm prepared. I got glitter bombs. It's 2 die. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
You guys are doing so good.
I'm gonna go with some chaos here since I have a 5. I'm gonna roll with athleticism, so I have to try and roll above a 5.
Ooh.
And I wish I could show you, but I got a 5.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Yes!
There we go.
Claps for Maya. Incredible. JonJon, I've never been so impressed. This is a big moment in queer history.
I was purposefully giving myself a disadvantage, but I think I'm too perfect today, so...
I'm just too fucking fabulous.
Powerful at this point.
It's true. All right. So we are, at this point, pretty much fucking nailing it. Literally, every single one of these cameras in this path that you are creating, demolished. You can actually see that all of the plastics and all of the metal and cardboard and everything was actually quite colorful. And none of it matches because they were really just going off of hues, and no one has time to organize their little piles, but it's actually like glorious to see this color come back. It's like a wave behind you of color because these lights were seeping the color out of this world. So moving forward, there is actually a lot less trash as you get higher and higher on this mound. And as you arrive, it's almost like a black and white version of the Emerald City from from Wizard of Oz. And moving forward, you guys, like, you know how that works. Like, there's a big gate at the front. It's glorious.
Ring the bell!
Emphasis on the gay.
Yes, there is a bell ringer. And he's like, dong, 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 dong. Ring the bell. Let them in. I see you have enough points, Gerald, to come through. You will be using the rest of your... And he makes a big show of looking at his big watch. I see, and then like taps on it a little bit, and then like Gerald's face pops up with a timer counting down. I see you have about 30 minutes left on your break, so you're cutting it close. And then he's like, "Oh, it's okay. I'll just use it now. These people are, they're fabulous. Actually, I'm not afraid to admit. Let's let them in." And he says, "Very well, as long as it's within your break." And so he opens the gate. It's you notice just like people pulling it. It's not like mechanical or anything. It's just people pulling the gate open. And you move forward, and there is a large, just it's like a factory opening, and then he guides you through this factory with all these people working and just lines of people doing what looks like menial tasks, with like timers above each individual. I'll cut past the bullshit. You get to the front office where it says Rockefeller in glowing neon lights, like at the front with good old York, the same kind of style. So how would you like to approach this door?
Loudly.
I just want to say Duke has been dropping pamphlets like laughably, like nonchalant, just like slipping them out that are called like unionize the workers as we've been driving.
Go ahead and roll for influence. That's very powerful.
Ooh, sure thing.
Yes, queen.
I think I
Absolutely.
have to roll over, right? Is it a drag move?
So this is a queen move.
Okay. It did not pass. I got a 3. I'm supposed to roll under a 2. But don't I have like an influence or like another roll from earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You can
Okay.
also have assistance from your friends if you would like to enlist any of them for this.
Yeah, I mean, Maya's in the passenger seat. I kind of like running out of pamphlets, and I look over at Maya and I'm like, Miss Tosis, do you think that you could assist in making sure that these pamphlets get out to the workers? It's a little too hard to reach the ones in the back.
All right, with my established canonical robot accuracy, I'll begin to fling and deliver again.
Incredible. So you can use that roll as well in your roll. So
Okay.
Maya, leave rolls.
I rolled a 1.
Yes.
Incredible. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
and
you've
I
had-
will equip with after all, to err is human.
I
Incredible.
wipe a tear from my eye. You can't see it under the knockoff.
You got your pit vipers.
Yeah, my
Yeah, your
pit
pit, your
vipers.
pit vipes.
The pit pipes.
my VIP pipes.
The vip pipes. The vip pipers. Incredible. So you guys are actually doing so well that one of these people stands up and then is starting to become like worked up, and she stands on her little line, like her little table. What's it called? An assembly line? Assembly line. It's like a conveyor belt. So she's moving, and it's very powerful because it's knocking these tools out of everyone she goes past hands. And she stands up and says, "Listen, I'm a speed reader, and I just read this whole fucking thing, and it's incredible. I thought it was a waste of time to learn how to read, but I'm glad I spent 1 hour every day to learn how to do this. And guess what? There's a better life out there, and they're all gonna take us to it. So who's with me?" And I'm gonna roll for this bitch. Hold on. No one's impressed. Actually, actually, they all just kind of.
Can I assist her somehow?
I want
Yes,
to. Yes.
absolutely. She seems a bit deflated from the initial reaction of silence, but
Hunty, no, you need to dance when you do this. These
Incredible.
moves.
Yeah, show her some moves.
Gotta do it like this. Emphasize certain words better than others.
Better, and she's kind of moving away because it's a conveyor belt. Better than others. Just getting quieter. It's like dancing, just kind of improvising.
While Sweetie's doing that, I think Xena will go fly up into the sky and Wicked Witch style skywriting, just rise up proletariat.
Yes, fuck yeah. And
I rolled
and you know
all
there's
of my
high feelings.
dice just so I could get, well, not all of them, but I used 2 of my bonus dice just so I could get the 2, my number, so I could get 1 success to assist her.
Incredible! You did so good. And then, Juicy, did you roll as well?
I will, and I'm going to use my bonus die.
Ah,
Roll.
And I
fabulous!
rolled a 5.
Ah,
Yes, my number.
to die
Ooh,
for.
yes.
Queen. We got the queen now. Let's go.
Yes.
So immediately, you guys start really going above and beyond what this person thought she was doing. She really thought she was doing something out of the norm. There's clearly no movements happening in this society. And then all of a sudden, someone stands on the conveyor belt and someone's skywriting in the sky and someone's doing whatever the fuck that Citrina's doing to them. They're like, what is that? We have no idea. But it's really cool. It makes me feel things. And they're all starting to nod their head and look at each other and be like, yeah. From the back, you hear, we deserve at least 3 hours of break a day. Yeah.
So
And a weekend.
We don't know what that is, but yeah!
You want a 4-day work week.
4 days.
4 days only.
And
More
sleep.
efficient.
It's in the
sleep.
paper.
Oh,
Read the
and all
pamphlet.
And
all
more
of them
nutrition than just wah-wah.
oh that gets people going. Actually, they're like, "Whoa, like a 7-Eleven," and
Slurpees for everyone.
oh my
Hey, those
god,
Japanese 7-Elevens are.
Yes.
We're going to blow your mind when the first Sonic arrives, or a Checkers.
Ah,
50-cent corn dogs, count me in.
I've heard of
Ah.
this thing called a
hot
a
dog real
Subway.
bad.
Making me feel like the 4th of July right here.
Their aspirations are bigger than they've ever been. Some of them are even talking about taking a summer to themselves. Like they've really changed their tune. There's a lot of movement, and before any of you get the chance to even knock on Mr. Rockefeller's door, it bursts open in a boom and a crash, and some of the lights actually go out and they spark out over his door. And once some of those go out, he's so tall, he's like has to duck through the doorway, and he's just this big imposing figure. And he says, "Now what the fuck are you guys doing?"
Ow. Ow.
Oh shit!
To work! What am I paying you for?
Do you not kneel in the presence of royalty?
You're in the presence, bitch!
We
And looks
are
at you.
kings and queens.
I would like for you all to roll. Let's see what you're gonna roll.
Sailor
for
Moon
this.
poses.
I just
Yes.
choked on my own spit.
Everyone roll for passion. This is a very passionate moment for you. You're standing up for what you believe in.
Mhm.
I got a king. I got a king.
Gotta go over. Let's go.
Yes!
Got a 6.
I got a 6 as well.
I got a 5.
Is that your number?
Is my number? Yes.
Oh,
All right.
fuck yes.
Are we rolling
Guys,
drag or queen?
we are rolling for
Drag.
we're
Drag.
rolling for drag, so unfortunate, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, then I rolled a 2, so I did not pass.
Okay,
No.
so how many people have not passed? From what I can see, it's 2. It's just Juicy and JonJon. Just Maya
Well, I
and
rolled my
Zena.
number, so isn't that a success?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's
rolled your number.
success.
You're good.
Yep.
You're good.
Yeah.
I heard it came from your direction. I was like, oh. So the only one really is Maya, but actually, the audience did really good in assisting you, and they're actually like really becoming an intimidating mass, and they're kind of backing you up in glaring at this Rockefeller character, and all of you are kind of like linking arms and really intimidating this guy. He says,
The 5 of you, just really quick, we gotta talk about something. This is, let's get away from the riffraff, if you know what I mean. And
just starts backing into his office.
Whatever you want, business daddy.
He blushes.
I look behind at the crowd and I say, you have nothing to lose but your, and then I look at Rhett and I'm like, whips and chains. Am I right? I'm gonna keep going. We'll follow this motherfucker.
All right, well, everyone has to have a one-liner when they enter this room now, so. All right, just kidding. So,
I was
we
like,
move.
oh, I'm trying to think of one.
we do our best, and then the moments pass, and it's fine. So we
Mhm.
are moving into this room. Actually, I think his name was Gerald, is kind of like joining the group of people, and he's like, "I'll sit back here and support you guys on the sidelines."
Take a nap.
When he hears the word nap, he actually like gets a little like lightheaded, and as the door closes, someone catches him and he takes a nap. So, so Rockefeller, to paint a picture, let's see. To paint a picture, Rockefeller sits atop a colorful pile of gems. You don't know how he got up there so fast, but he's there. He's at the top of this pile of gems and fast food wrappers of all kinds of brands that you guys didn't even see in that city when you were flying over.
very much a different environment in this room, and it's still quite gray. You all see I've written our protagonistas see oil being converted into like sparkly diamonds in like a waterfall behind this giant pile, and it's just adding to the pile. So you go into this room, and would you like to allow Rocky to address you first, or does someone interrupt? Rocky will address the room then, in that case. He says, "What are you?" and addresses all of you at the same time.
I thought we shot all of you back into the sky in the 30s. You're going to confuse all my workers with your free thinking and your self-expression. Don't think I don't see what you're doing. I've been all over YBook with all of these live streams going on downtown. And he like unwraps a burger and just like starts eating while he's talking. And I just, soon enough, they're gonna want to do this dancing, whatever the fuck you guys are doing. And that's really
I'm
gonna
sorry,
cut
do you have a
hours.
spare burger? That Wawa was not good.
He kind of like glares, and he has like a pile in front of him, and he looks down and he's like, "No," and he kind of like scoops them all.
I try to smash him with my QFO.
yeah, let's
Just
do
whistle
it.
it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy those burgers.
What am I
He's
rolling
not having
with?
any.
I'll try something
Okay.
else.
So you are flying your UFO into this person or into
Yeah, I
the
just kind of
pile?
want to like drop down unceremoniously to smash him like a bug.
Okay, spectacular. Excellent comic relief. I love this. I think that honestly, ingenuity.
Okay, and I
Yes.
will use my bonus
Yeah.
die for rolling my 5.
I think so. I think that's perfect.
That's a success with a 3. And I rolled a 5.
Yes. All right. So incredible. So to paint a picture, he goes,
See, you still want to start dressing up and wasting company hours. It's all so unprofit.
and then he let me see how he does. Not good. So
Somehow manages to like do a barrel roll somehow.
he flexes and you come out of him like a bullet. No. So
It
he's
happens.
down for the count, and it creates something of a trash and gem avalanche in this room. For context, the pile is something about like 20 feet tall and quite big in circumference. So you're kind of just like, you go into him, but there's a lot of give again because he's just in this pile, and he goes all the way down until like the pile goes up to his neck, and it's just his
Good.
little chin like that, and he's just like,
You can't. This is a waste of company hours, and you'll hear from my lawyers about this. And I can't
I do it
believe
again.
They ain't your lawyers anymore. They're my lawyers.
actually, yeah,
It's
Rhett,
not
I
your
think you
company
legally,
anymore.
They're my lawyers.
It's
It's not your
ours.
company. It's
I think you own those lawyers now. I think that's
They're
true,
mine.
actually. Yeah, they've signed fealty to Rhett.
Damn, I got a harem now.
They had deep longing
true.
sub urges, and you came along.
It's true. They were all just, that's why they became lawyers, to get stepped on.
True power bottoms.
All right. So, in this moment, you see Rocky Feller has never had any real conflict. No one's really questioned anything because he's been the provider for everyone. He owns this land and he's never faced any kind of adversity. So, him just experiencing this is like, wow, you can't do this. And his eyes start welling up and he's crying and he's like, land with my family's money. And it's like freaking out. He slowly starts to sink in. Again, another Terminator reference, and his hand goes up and it does a thumbs down.
Chris Collins, high five.
Sweetie, I believe there are spare burgers now.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You look around and
Eat.
there's more food than wrappers in this moment. And gems galore
Oh,
everywhere.
I want to kick the door open as Sweetie goes and gets those burgers. Rhett's gonna go and kick down the door so that all the gems come out, and he's literally be like, "Take your fill."
Season the means of production, boys.
It is time to redistribute the wealth.
Incredible.
Stealing from the rich and giving to the queers. Let's go.
Yeah.
Citrina and Maya, just since it's been a moment, would both of you like to roll something really quick? And if someone feels like they haven't gotten a moment in a while, then just let me know. So.
I don't know what I'm rolling.
Oh, you're good. This
I
is
wanted
a
those
general
burgers.
Roll. General
I got
roll.
a 3.
General roll.
A general
That is
roll.
That's a 5, which is my number.
Incredible. Okay. You both notice just like a very small watch on his hand, on Rockefeller's hand, and it's kind of like sinking into this mass. And you notice that it's like starting to blink, and it has the same logo as the Y phones and what's on the cameras as well. So it's just kind of like blinking red. And so if you would like to do with that information what you will.
Can we pilfer it real quick?
Absolutely. You swipe it right off. It just comes right off. It's a snap-on. So
Love it. A swat.
yeah. Yeah. And when you grab it, all of the lights go in the
I
entire
don't like this.
in the entire place. You look out the windows. There are very few windows, but in Rockefeller's room, it's all windows. And you see the lights have turned off, but the sun is out and color has returned to this world. And people are kind of freaking out
Slay.
about that.
Oh God, mass hysteria.
And
That's all.
everyone.
I love
Three together.
this.
And there's just like a little bit of chaos happening outside and a little bit of chaos happening in the factory because they see the person that provided for them is no longer. So you guys might have to provide them with a little bit of guidance. They're looking at you all, and saying, "What do we do now that our boy, our sweet boy, he's dead?" I think maybe it was a lot of gems.
I think we need to give them direction through dance.
That's a good idea.
Wisdom.
That's better than my idea, which was to build a guillotine. But I kind of like where you're going with it.
I was just gonna have them call me daddy.
I was going to have them vote, but dance sounds good.
I was going to
I
threaten
think
them
dance.
with the parable of guilt. Agreed.
Dance the vote.
Agreed.
No, I
Miss
think
Toast,
it's
you can do
dance.
whatever we can do whatever
Dance,
you
yeah.
want to be back in the RV van. That's all I'm saying with that
Hey.
with that sassy talk.
Incredible. It sounds like you guys want what you're all describing collectively is a party, and
Yes.
and so
The block party.
Is this a kiki? Is
This
this
is
what that is?
We're literally
Let's have a
we're about to
kiki.
kiki.
I want to
Yeah.
I
have
want to
a
have a
kiki.
kiki.
Kiki for
Lock the
communism.
doors. Height. All right. So, you've also noticed that like that little weird wall of oil, like that waterfall of oil that's kind of being converted into diamonds in this room, has stopped as everyone in the factory has stopped working, and that can't be anything but good. So, all right. So we are moving towards the main castle area. In the black and white, you couldn't tell, but this entire castle is built with beautiful, colorful glass bricks. And we love a glass brick. It's like fucking, I love glass bricks. What can I say? That's just a me thing. I just love glass bricks. And they're like stained glass, and it's letting the light in, and it's colorful, and it's a rainbow, and you've brought color back to this world. So as you are finishing up your kiki, Citrina's dancing, Maya is voguing, I'm sure, intimidating all around. Rhett
Aggressive
is.
hoax.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
finding my harem. I'm finding my harem.
Yes,
I'm
Rhett
gonna go
is.
find that harem.
Yes, all of the lawyers are actually low key, just like dancing near you, like closer. and Duke Nukem is recruiting, and and Xena has never looked more assimilated in a crowd. Everyone
Yep,
accepts.
She hits a button on the panel in her ship, and a corn cob comes out, and she eats it from the top down,
Amazing.
like a normal human person.
Wow.
Very normal and human. Everyone looks at them. Very normal. Yes, very normal and human.
New fad. Start doing it.
Yes.
So in this moment, there's no immediate change because change happens slowly, as we know in society. And the biggest change, though, is you've sparked something, and that's huge. These people had no hope, and you all came along and showed them what could be. And sometimes that's the most important thing of all. I'll call out a name, and we can all do prologues if we are done with our little block party here.
Epilogues.
Epilogues.
Mhm.
Thank you, Queen.
Back to the beginning, actually.
Yeah.
Where it
Think of
all
this as a
started.
time loop story.
Yeah.
I was just
Like
trying to hook your
Thursday all over
attention. Yeah. There it goes. All right. Well, no better time for that to fall off. So, all right. So let's start with Ret Alert. What happens after you get back to your planet? Or
Well,
whatever.
Rhett could go back to Mars, but it seems that Earth still has a lot to do. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. There's a lot more love that needs to be shown. He's got his harem of lawyers and an accountant ready to make them realize their true potential, and be themselves, be what they're into. So he'll probably stay on with Mother to keep kind of spreading the love with everyone there, whether it's just his harem of lawyers, everyone actually, because I'm an equal opportunity daddy.
And accountants.
Need my accountants and lawyers.
Accountant girls.
Spectacular.
Oh my god, for my OnlyFans, I of course have to have accountants.
You do. You have so many now.
I have so many accountants now.
That was all of their secret passions. That's incredible. So, all right. Lovely. So, sweetie, you can go next. Or Citrina.
Hi. Citrine reinstitutes Carnival.
Reinstitutes Carnival.
Yep.
As a law.
Yeah, as a law.
Mandatory attendance.
Every weekend.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no forcing anyone. Everyone just kind of wants to do it.
Dancing.
That's fabulous.
4-day work week, 1-day Carnival, and then 2-day weekend.
Oh,
I love that life.
Yo, where's that?
Yeah,
Where's
how do
that
I
law?
sign up?
How do we get that started here? Actually, like for reals.
incredible. I want to live in Citrina's Earth. I want that. All right. So next up we have JonJon. We have Maya.
Mitosis.
Myotosis.
Reporting back to in the liminal space of the robotic overmind, right? I think you'll see Maya in full Terminator mode as opposed to what she normally looked like. And it will say at first I thought them to be weak, suppressed and crushed under interlocking systems of oppression and ripe for eradication. But given how easily they were transferred into this newfound freedom and the color of our existence, I have decided to change my goal and let them live for some time. And the prologue will be her depowering, ready to power up in the future again should things get too grim.
Ooh,
actually
a
the
menacing.
That's the start of the Matrix, actually.
The
All art is
sequel.
theft. All art is theft.
No originality under communism now, I guess.
Oh no.
Okay, beautiful and amazing. A grim, well, actually a very
fabulous reminder of what to avoid in the future. Maya will be back if you fuck it up. So, next up we have Erin. We have Duke Nukem. Oh, sorry, Duke Nudum.
I think on the way back, he has this whole pitch that he's preparing for mitosis, because they seem like a real forward-thinking kind of robot. And it used to be this Baja Blaster, which would just shoot out Baja Blasts as like a currency sort of thing back on Mars. But now he's like, maybe I can like patent a cannon blaster. So he goes to like, or a pamphlet blaster. So he goes to like prepare, like draw up like the schematics and like the proposal and stuff. And he goes and he has like his whole file. And then he goes to find Maya and he can't find her because they powered down. So you just see Duke sort of have this pamphlet of paper or like manila folder, and he's like, the one that got away. It's all right. I'll get this made and we'll call it the Tosis. Yeah, we'll workshop it. And he just like he goes back into his RV.
Moses supposes his Tosis are
Roses.
pamphlets.
I love it.
The bread and toases.
I would like to add that also the Y phones are rebranded to the Maya phones, and she becomes the hive mind that everyone can just kind of like share with. So last but not least, we have Xena Morph. How would you like to end it?
Yeah, I think she stays on Mother and opens up a laboratory, and we see like a montage of her holding test tubes and being like, yes, and like hitting, like just smashing panels of buttons with glowing lights on them, because science doesn't need a specific or distinct purpose. And she's bringing like new technology to Mother where people can live in color and harmony with nature, and the beaches get cleaned with robots, and the ocean is blue but the sky is also blue, and the world is green and lush. And she's teaching people how to do the science with an exclamation point to fix the world around them, and she just leads a wave of utopian dreams.
Oh, yeah, I think that's a lovely way to end it. A wave of utopian dreams. And that's where being queer gets you. A wave of utopian dreams. and also all of the allies as well. I guess you can come.
I guess.
Hey guys. No, 100%. And
someone has to make more gay people.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, with science, I guess not, but that's fine. So with science, all things are possible. And with that, we end it. Thank you all for being such good sports with my first time DMing in this thing.
That was so good.
This was
Hell
so
yeah.
fun.
Oh, you guys are so talented. And can we just take a second to appreciate everyone's beautiful outfits and drag? I especially love Maya's very much human, very much robot in human outfit. It's my favorite one.
It's a very good human impression.
I hope I
It's
don't
very
QS
good.
everybody, but just so no one saw.
Yeah.
I do love that.
You get a little sneak peek, guys.
Oh, I don't know if
Only
you
for
saw
y'all.
mine.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
that's
hey. All right, buddy.
You
I have
gotta blur
lemons.
that one. Oh, lemons.
Of course.
All right. Thank you all to our audience for watching. You guys are all wonderful, and the little input throughout for your donations were excellent. Thank you so much for donating to the Treasure Project. It is a treasure, though. It is, isn't it? The Trevor Project. You guys are wonderful. I don't know if we have... Oh, and because it is at the end there. Currently at $100 next stream on the 12th. Currently at $100 for the Treasure Project. I keep saying it. And let's all appreciate Juicy's wonderful orb.
Oh my god. So
It
good.
would have been miserable the whole stream, but I had to get it on at least for a bit.
It's really good. It's a good bit. It's a good bit, hon.
So that is that. That was Drags from Mars. You can find it online. It popped up immediately. If you have any questions about our sponsors and our Pride Month details, they're in the description of this video. And just would like to wrap up with individual sign-offs. Go ahead and say your name, your handle, and yeah, that's probably it. Or just a bunch of other stuff you'd like to say too. And we'll just go in the same order we've been going. Just we're gonna do Ret Alert first. Heather.
Hey, hi, I'm Heather. You can find me online at Midnight Haether. It's Heather, but a little bit different because I have a business called Midnight Ether. So it's a play on words. But you can find me on fun social media. I'm eventually going to be putting out some TTRPG writing content, and you can catch me in Castleton at some point. So I mean, if you want to see the beard again,
Same.
get ready. Maybe not fully this, but like it'll be there. But catch me in Castleton soon.
Incredible. Next up, we got Mika.
Hey, hi, I'm Mika. I do things. You can catch me. That's it. You can catch me here on RD5, where I'm the co-creator. You can catch me playing sometimes with Zoe, who is one of our team members. What? Or Sylvia, who is doing our tech right now. Thank you, tech.
For tech,
Snaps for tech.
You can catch me on The Heart is a Dungeon on Spotify, run by the fantabulous Rara. Or you can catch me on Talking XP, where I'm on Johnny's either Ravenloft Misfits, or where I'm running Performance Review, which is a Triangle Agency AP. Or you can catch me on Wanderer's Haven, playing for the Horde of the Dragon Queen, a 5e adventure. And then in a few months, Tabletop Tailspinners, both Juicy and I will be on a podcast playing the game Relict.
Mm-hmm.
incredible. All right, moving forward to JonJon.
Hello, I'm JonJon. I'm a they. What are my pronouns? They, any?
I'm a they.
It's Pride Month. I don't want to think about anything. Someone take care of me. I'm baby. My tag. You can find me.
I got you.
Thank you. Thanks, Daddy. You can find me at BurnJonJonBurn on most socials. I think I stole Blue Sky early, so I'm like at JonJonJon there. But I don't ever post, so come find me. It'll be fun. You can find me on Moon Harbor Heroes, which is a Masks actual play. Masks: A New Generation. You can find me in 2 other comic lines there. I guest a lot on DM Studios and with The Last Omnitech and VA Redemption on various game streams. You can find me on a few Magic the Gathering streams, and I generally just float around. I'm a professional guest, so I pop in wherever I feel like it, really. So, hello, it's lovely to see you all, and I'm sure I'll see you somewhere else on the internet. Love you all very much. Thanks for having me.
Amazing. And then we have Erin.
Hey everybody, I've been told I have to do this in an accent, so Duke here. The player behind Duke Newdom is Erin, or Erin My Laundry. I'm the founder of the TTRPG Collective. It is a Discord made for and by TTRPG folks. We do mutual aid services and promotion and games over there. And you can also find me as the storyteller on 8 Got Crit for Philly by Night. And our on the 16th, we got our own Juicy Garland, who's going to be in one of them games. And that one will be for charity. So go on down. Happy Pride. And that's about it.
Amazing. And then last but not least, we have Juicy.
Yes. Hi, I am Juicy Garland. You can find me at Juicy Garland or at juicy.garland. Search one, you'll find the other. I am part of leadership at Tabletop Tailspinners, and in one of the actual play pods we produce, All Our Faults, where I play the messiest sad boy vampire you will ever find, and he is a hot mess, and you'll love him as much as I do. I'm also in a whole bunch of other stuff, so with WH Pubs, I am doing some Mothership coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm also on Game Master Mondays, going to be doing some Monster of the Week as a weird little conspiracy theorist teenager, and you're going to love it. And I'm also doing Relict with Mika, which I'm very excited about, and a whole bunch of other stuff because I'm a slut. You can find me and find out about my socials, or find out about my upcoming projects on my socials. Thank you.
Amazing. I also have things. My name is Zoe, or on social media, I am at by the bird noise. It's KAKAW with a by in the front, BY, not by like me. And we have so much old art. Don't even go to any of it, honestly. Don't go there. a lot of old drawings and things, and I haven't really been on social media, but I'm going to be posting some things probably eventually. Time is an enigma, and who really knows? So anyway, that is all. Again, another thank you to Shadow Sylvia, who has been our wonderful tech person. She's so good. We can see her face and you can't. What a treat for us.
So lucky.
Yes. And you guys all have a lovely night, and we love you. I feel like that's a good sign off. And then little hearts.
How do I do it?
Bye.